Good morning,
Good morning, Ms. Harini. I welcome Ms. Harini to deliver the session on online business and MSME registration. Ms. Harini is the founder of Viba Education Services Corp. And she is an internationally certified training and coaching consultant. She's a personal transformation coach, conducts mentoring sessions, training programs, and workshops on leadership skills and soft skills for students, teachers. She also delivers sessions on parenting skills, and she coaches entrepreneurs and women through the Success Design program, a personal session to explore goals, gain clarity, and focus on how to grow a business. She's also a guest lecturer and speaker at various engineering and management colleges in Tamil Nadu and Bangalore. Welcome, Ms. Harini.
Thank you, Ramya ma'am, for the wonderful introduction. Good morning, everyone. Happy to be here with you all. Heading towards 15 minutes towards the noon session. Started early today. I think it's all for the benefit of us so that we can have our lunch on time. So today I am Harini Ramaratnam. I'll be addressing the session on online business and MSME registrations. And what we are going to talk about is to start with first, what is the online business is all about. When you talk about online business, it is nothing but doing your business online through internet, which can be involving an exchange of goods, services, or information. And when you do an online business, you have the potential to reach the global customers beyond the geographical barriers and expanding the market reach. And if you ask me, is it easy to do an online business? Yes, definitely yes, in today's scenario. But the challenges comes with when you don't adapt, upskill yourself to the ever-changing technologies of digital skills, which you got a thorough awareness of digital literacy session. And the morning, the sessions introduced by Ganeshan sir on how we have to be aware about the emerging trends and the potentiality towards the digital business. So being a person who have been doing online business for the past 10 years, what I feel is also about the cost effectiveness part of it. And when you think of starting an online business or on the aspiring entrepreneur side, or even if you're students who are listening out here, it is a very cost effective thing to start a online business because it break the barriers to the traditional brick and mortar business methods. And when you talk about keeping the storefronts and inventories, yes, it has a lot of cost effectiveness. And even for especially for the people who do the service industry, just to keep the storefront or have a physical setup is going to cost you more. And when you do online business, when you adapt yourself and when you have the capability and the adaptability part of it, yes, online business comes as a speck and spoon and you become an expert at it. And accessibility. When you talk about online business, the customers can interact with you at any time. Of course, when it comes to the aspect of entrepreneurs, it is both a barrier and a boon to us. As like when we say we are available to our customers 24/7, yes, but drawing the boundaries and understanding how accessibility can be used for the benefit for the customers and for the growth of business can be decided by the person who is adapting or who is jumping into the online business or who wants to get most out of it. So, and by the way, when you are accessible online, that tend to lose your customers when the lead comes in, and quickly converting it to a sales or the lead or the customer database goes to yours, and accessibility and the connection with the customers happens momentarily in terms of being online. And when you talk about the diverse business models, there are various business models that we can adapt into. For example, e-commerce business and service subscriptions, service providers like us, and affiliate marketing. And digital product sales can also offer the flexibility in the diverse business models opportunities. It is need not be the same business model. We can adapt any kind of a business model based on the need and the niche and the interest that we have. And once you understand the right marketing aspect and the platform and the need for the particular product or services in the digital world or in the outwards global market, you can convert it. And the most important thing is when you talk about the mobile commerce, like we all have our mobile in our hands. And when you see the moment the product comes to our mobile and the uh, the person who is selling it, the seller, the procurer, decides whether you have to buy it or not. Actually, we don't decide. They decide for us. That's the power of mobile commerce, e-commerce. So the moment we decide we want to buy one stuff from online, that's where they give the momentary offers. Today is the last day, grab it soon. So much kind of push which is happening around us without we even knowing it, and we start buying it. And this, as a digital person, as an entrepreneur who is doing online business, has to adapt this technology and convert your business, convert your leads to sales, convert customers who are coming to peep your products online and convert them to sales. And that's a sharp skill that we have to learn, and mobile commerce helps us to do that. And when we talk about adaptability, yes, we all know online business, we can, as an online business person, we can quickly adapt to the emerging trends. And current trend, which is evolving, we all know it is artificial intelligence, and it is on the emerging side, and the outcome of it going to be how much depth we are going to get involved with the artificial intelligence aspect of it. And we have to adapt to that, the trends, which is easy if we have the skill, if we have the interest to learn, if we um if we like get the time to learn is what I would say. And we have to allocate the time. Okay, constant upskilling and learning is the crucial aspect for online business. If you want to do online business, you have to get yourself updated with the current trends. And when it comes to online business, what kind of online business are there? For example, e-commerce, where you sell your products on e-commerce platforms. If you have the products, like nowadays Amazon also opens to us for every individual seller. You can showcase your products on the e-commerce platforms like Amazon, Flipkart, Shopoo. Many e-commerce platforms are there. You can go and register yourself as a seller and sell it through them. And there are also user-based apps built up nowadays, where there are many apps, if you find out, and where you can go and register and sell your products or services through those apps also. And service-based business, where we are into service delivery platforms, like through our digital platforms, like by training, coaching, conducting a class. And even after the COVID, people have adapted, the learning ability have been changed and acquainted to digital platform learning. Even drawing class, even guitars or music classes can be learned via online. So when all the person needs to do is to think whether can I start a business online or not. And everything else is taken care of if the right measures is being taken from the entrepreneur side as an aspect of entrepreneur. Or if you are becoming an industrialist, then the scope is huge in terms of entrepreneurship, in terms of digital online business. And the another method is affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is nothing but you are promoting a products, like the brand which has been very well established in the industry. For example, when we talk about Western products, handbags like Coach, Michael Kors, and beauty products from MAC, and all this have their own industry well established, but they always need more customers to buy. So you become an affiliate marketer and go and register there. Even selling Apple products, you have affiliate marketing chances, opportunities. So what we have to do, the identify what you want to do or where you want to become an affiliate marketer. Go and register on the seller-based website as an affiliate marketer. You will get a unique code And once you get the unique code, you can promote it on your social media or the Pinterest, or you can even have your own store on the payment gateways like Instamojo and promote those products. And once every product is by the customer through the link that you are promoting, the we will earn a commission. The person who we are as an affiliate marketers will earn a commission. But um, to be given awareness as a responsible women entrepreneur who promotes entrepreneurship and supports the entrepreneur ecosystem, I just want to say one thing. In terms of affiliate marketing, there are scam happening. So please don't fall for it. That is not the real affiliate marketing. What you're seeing on the screen, telling you join 5 people, you will get this much money. You join 10 people, you bring in money. That is not actual affiliate marketing. It is just an MLM happening in the name of an affiliate marketing. So please be aware. Choose when you want to become an affiliate marketer, when you decide that you're going to do affiliate marketing business, you become a reseller for any entrepreneur who is doing a business, or you can become a proper registered affiliate marketer of that brand by registering with them and selling according to the norms and rules. So we will see more as we go on. And the final one on online business is the drop shipping method, where if I want, I'm a product based seller. Okay, for example, if I'm a product seller, if I'm into cosmetics or jewelry or clothing, I don't need to have procure that much of inventory with me. I can just get it from the person who is selling, put the photos or get the products, have create a link on online, and I can promote it and sell it, where I don't need to have the actual inventory. And in such cases, the risk is very less because you don't end up buying the stock. Investing in a business much is not here except for promotion or getting that brand or reaching your brand value. Apart from that, once you get that valid customer base, then doing business becomes a little easier. And this is also a very safe method. And most of the entrepreneurs who are wanted to start the business are choosing this method of drop shipping, which we also called a reseller in other ways. So when you talk about online business, if you want to start an online business, after understanding the different types of online business that we can do, all you need to do is do the market research first. That what is the current need in the industry that is not in the global markets that is not yet being fulfilled, and identify that, and which is the profitable niche there. And once it is a profitable niche, if you choose the niche and if you feel that is very interesting for you, and you feel that I can think of doing this as a business, and then once you understand the business, what you are going to bring to the market, identifying the need, you have to understand who are going to be your target audience. And once you understand those target audience, creating a customer personas is more important. Like what is the customer, what is needed all about, what is struggling to get, what the need I am fulfilling there. Okay. And then jumping into the marketing aspect all or creating the next steps for online business comes next, but you have to do this work first. On the other side, if you have a strong passion, definitely that can be converted into a business. For me, I had a passion of teaching. I was a teacher, and I started my teaching. Slowly I moved into the learning and development part of it. And today I'm a coach, I'm a trainer, I'm a mentor for many business. So the core aspect of the teaching is what triggered me, the entrepreneurship aspect in me. And it's all about upskilling and learning, as I would always say. So when why I stress so much importance on learning upskilling is because you can't be one other person in the market doing that. You have to be the expert. You have to be the niche of your area, that you have to identify that I am this expert, and go as depth as that in terms of acquiring the knowledge to sell the product, to know in and about the product, or when you're in the service area, get the depth knowledge of that, what you are trying to teach. So half-baked way will not be successful. So do everything that you become great at it. When you talk about online business, anybody can start online business. Anyone, entrepreneurs who wanted to have a physical storefront, but still you can go ahead with an online business. That is, nothing is going to stop you from doing online business, especially. And we have seen the scenarios, no? Now, before the real scenarios that I am meeting and facing with real-time entrepreneurs on everyday basis when I coach and mentor them, we all had a struggle during COVID, converting our offline business to online. Whereas I come from an online business person, last 10 years, my business has been only through online. All I have is no physical setup, a room, a space for me to work from home with a laptop, and everything has happened through this digital world, which is in my hands. So, this is how you can do. So there is no barriers. But before COVID, we all try to move our offline to online, and then we move back to online. But once as knowing this kind of threats is going be there in this digital world, you have to know how to juggle between, or how to take your business growing, both in terms, you have to be ready for everything. At the same time, we are seeing entrepreneurs who are doing their business via online, relying on social medias, especially doing lives, promoting their products on FB, Instagram, and many such things. The threat comes, the page gets hacked by various hackers, which is a valid threat on digital media today, and it's a real threat. And which the entrepreneurs are very proactive nowadays, and they have opened two more pages so that they keep going. So when it comes to online business, it is all about the never-ending adapted technologies, emerging trends cannot stop you from doing business. All you need to know is how I jump and swim across this ocean, learning and going in depth and coming out as a beautiful penguin or a shark or a whale in the depth of you in this ocean of entrepreneurship, trying to swim across. When you talk about online business, it is crucial that you have your website and your valid presence, utilizing the social media platforms, and emphasizing your brand and consistency across the social medias. What I mean here is, what you talk, what you do has to be there in your social media pages. Otherwise, people might take a step back. If online business is your only source of making, you have to do that. The next one, your brand has to talk for you. And your face value, we are not meeting customers face to face. So what you're showing on the online digital media is what is your business all about. So having a consistency, having a transparency, and what the value system, the vision and mission is clearly communicated to the online platforms that you're doing your business has to be there. And if we talk about branding, it is a whole other scenario. But just to give it lines on that, we all know, if we talk about Airtel, if we talk about Apple, if we talk about Coca-Cola, if we talk about all top brands, we know how it looks because the logo comes to our mind first. The same way, emphasizing your brand, identifying the colors has to be consistent towards all your branding patterns and the branding creatives that you bring up with. So a person who is doing entrepreneurship, what I would say is, just a second. Yeah. What I would say is, branding is more important, and you taking care of it so that the message spreads correctly. Okay. Now, when you talk about online business, how economically the sustainability comes over here. Definitely, we are moving towards digital India payments methodologies, and we all know how easy is that's been. And just because of the cash flows issues, or going to the bank, depositing the account to join my course or buy one product, Through the digital payment methodology with various payment gateways available, it has become very, very seamlessly easy for us to do the business, get the transactions done, and contributing to the growth of online commerce. At the same time, we have to be aware. The crucial aspect of entrepreneurship is awareness. The more aware you are, the better business you are going to do. In terms of awareness, yes, not falling succumb to the false payment screenshots when you are dealing with bulk customers, and no, cross-checking the payments and validating it is must for every business person if you are doing your online business. And when we talk about economic resilience, yes, we all know how we have been resilient during our pandemic times. On the other side, many of us also witnessed the business how it has closed down, that it cannot survive after the pandemic, especially 2 3 months it survived, or 1 year it survived, and they had to close down because they don't know how to. The need was there, the sales was happening because every one of us jumped to online. Now people moved back to offline business also happening. So we have to understand how we are going to be resilient, and the economic uncertainties will be happening now and then. Understanding how the customer behavior changes according to the economic uprupts or disrupts happening. Accordingly, we have to swiftly act and come up with the products and services innovated, curated, and just make sure that we have the sales or market strategies going on. When you have asking about coming into an online, when you are focusing on doing business online, it is not about selling your products or services to one customer and then going to the next customer. How well you're establishing, building the customer trust, okay, forming a community, acting as a support system, and continuously working on improvising and getting the feedback from the customer, and innovating and adapting to the needs of the customer, because it changes from time to time. The trends keeps changing. For if you're in clothing industry, the continuous fast fashion is what in trend now, and people look for it. If you don't adapt, if you don't know how to move to the next product which is in the market, you will be at back lagging. So when you come to the community building, yes, as I said, you have to build online business, build communities. We as online business owners have to build communities around our brand, where we talk about the content, the reviews, and the community people also share their experiences, which in case is going to help you build your brand awareness and build the credibility by its own. You don't need to talk about your products every now and then. The customers, the people on your platform will talk about it if you plan accordingly and build the customer, having a community support system. When you talk about the environmental considerations, yes, when you go for online, there are paperless transactions happening. So which it is definitely reduced when it terms of online business, which is contributing to the environmental benefit of it. So spoken a lot about the online business. Now I am moving on to what are the MSME aspect of it. Like what is basically MSME is all about. So MSME is nothing but a micro, small, medium enterprise. It's a collective term used to refer the business or the enterprise which fall in with a certain range of terms, where the annual turnover or the investment to start the plant or machinery. So here, the criteria for MSME vary from country to country. And according to us in India, the recent Ministry of MSME declared is according to 2017 policy, like micro enterprises where a manufacturing industry has an investment up to 25 lakhs, or a service industry where invested up to 10 lakhs called as micro. In the same way, investment which ranges from 25 to 5C in the manufacturing industry, or the investment about 10 to 2C crores, 2 crores comes under small enterprise. And the same for the medium enterprise, which goes without saying, like 5 crore to 10 crore in terms of manufacturing, and investment in the service industry to 2 crores to 5 crores. So this is the category of MSME. So when we talk about what MSME does to in the world, in the global business world, MSME are the major contributors. They create employments in a large aspects. Okay. In fact, the significant portion of the population or especially developing the economies are working towards in the MSME sectors. And they are more often labor intensive than larger companies. Some larger companies, when they move to larger companies, they have automated engines for bulk order manufacturings, right? But when it comes to MSMEs, yes, there are people in factories working hundreds and thousands, offering employment to a diverse range of skills and qualification. So employment creation, MSME sectors comes first. When you talk about entrepreneurship development, even me as personally as an entrepreneur have seen the benefit of MSME registration. Once I become an MSME registered company, as per the guidance given by Dr. Ganeshan sir, who is my mentor, the benefits I see is enormous. But I as also feel if you are in the product sector, so much of benefits is there happening, which I am witnessing in my MSME group in terms of monetization, funds support, loan support, and many more such things, which I'll be also discussing in the coming slides. So MSME encourages entrepreneurship by providing a platform for individuals with their innovative ideas to start their business. And they often are the breeding ground for entrepreneurs, fostering a culture of innovation and risk taking. So they encourage risk taking. Innovation is much well supported. And I'm not sure how many of you know in MSME, you can have the patent. Once you develop a patent for your product, under IPR, you can claim the expenses. So certain many aspects are there. So they support you to take the risk, be innovative in your business. And when you talk about local and regional development, what MSME sectors actually do is they are distributed across various regions, contributing to the balanced development of local economies. And they also play a vital role in promoting economic activities in different areas. Based on the MSME sectors, they are doing it in the local at the regional levels. When it comes to the GDP, gross domestic product of a country, they are the significant contribution to the world and to the country of each MSMEs of a country, where they are the significant contributors, and which is leading to the overall economic development of the development and the growth of the country. When you talk about the flexibility, yes, MSMEs are known for its agility and adaptability to quickly changing market conditions. So this flexibility gives us to explore new opportunities and navigate through the economic changes easily. And when it comes to the innovation and technology adoption, yes, they are the forefront people. If you see, all the innovations happen in this MSME sectors, introducing the new products, new technologies to the market, and it all starts from there and then take a global reach. And the adaptability, what it does is allows them to embrace the technological advancements and contributing to the overall factors of the economic growth. Again, when we talk about the diversification of industries, including the manufacturing, service sectors, agriculture, and it contributes to the overall diversification. It is a diversified sector. MSMEs is there, every sector based on the company size, they come under the MSME categories, which we have discussed, and they enhances the economic resilience against sector-specific risk. So MSME also support in promotion of overseas international trade And now MSME, if you are an MSME sector, you have lot of opportunities to get the global visibility by participating in expos, showcasing your products to the international and local markets. And the opportunities are endless. It is all about how we can leverage the opportunities as a MSME sector organizations and the business we do. And when you talk about the social inclusion, yes, it helps in reduction. The poverty reduction is much less because whatever the policies the government come up with, this MSME sectors are adapting and creating the job opportunities and reaching to the diversified sectors and unreachable areas of the parts of the country and creating a local factory. And now women entrepreneurs, we and entrepreneurs for any aspect that they start localized business, and they are giving their opportunities to the surrounding people to come and join their products and help with them making the products or the service based industry. So in that case, yes, these MSME sectors are the one who are actually helping the poverty reduction. Okay, as I said, now the emerging trend is giving the opportunity for the women entrepreneurs in MSME sectors, and women also are given most of the workspaces. They are considering women now, and it is known, it is predicted that 2024 is going to be a space where more women leaders and more women workers in terms of all business sectors, entrepreneurs is will be an changeover in the market, in the global industry. It's what is predicted as per 2024 growth in terms of business and industrialist aspects. When we talk about the supply chain integration, yeah, components of large supply chains, fostering and collaboration, the integration across various business scales. And this large scale companies contribute to the overall economic growth, definitely, right? So and the financial inclusion, MSMEs, this MSME companies which comes under this sectors of micro, small, medium, they promote financial inclusion by providing opportunities for individuals and business to access. Like individually, when such MSMEs grows, if we are an individual, if we do a business, then we are tying up with this MSMEs to deliver our products or services, and indirectly, we also get the benefit out of it. As a community, MSME, you have seen lot of companies engage in CSR activities, right? Which is to the community development. And MSMEs are the major components who invest in the local infrastructure or developing the healthcare aspect of it and contributing to the overall well-being, and which I have also witnessed during COVID, and many of you would have known, many companies came forward and renewed the hospitals and no supported, build the support system when understanding the need arises. So the role of MSME in this is very, very crucial towards the economic development and employment generation and the support system it is creating. To talk about so much, after understanding so much benefit of what the MSME can give to you, I would take you to a little process of MSME registrations, which is very easy. Though I'm not going to go to take you through the website and do it, I will tell you, and you can very well, after the session, go and see and experience it yourself. The ease of registering as an MSME business owner. Okay, so when you talk about MSME registrations, all you need to do is get onto the Udayam registration portal, which is also called msmegov.in. So make sure don't fall for the scam again. There are other websites, they say they will do the MSME registrations. It looks as if like they are the government bodies, but they are not. So look for the platform where you are ending, check whether it is a government registered portal, because the other portals also charges. Actually, there is a zero fee for registering as a MSME or registered person, which is also called Udayam registered certification in today's It has changed. So it is a similar one. You have to just register and get a certificate. The process will hardly take you 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, if you are prepared with the documents in your hand. And what its benefit? It benefits a lot of in terms of taxation, setting up the business, and loan opportunities at the banks. You are getting a lot of priority if you want to register as an MSME business owner. So MSME registration eligibility, if you talk about, anybody can register, entrepreneurs, business owners, sole proprietors, if you have already done your company partnerships, LLP, whatever it is, you can go ahead and still register as an MSME business under the government registered, acquire the Udayam certifications. And all you need, it is more simplified since the digital world is evolving. It is more even simplified now is what I feel. All you need is Aadhaar and PAN. Once it is entered in the required, you need to create an account. The verification will be done with your Aadhaar card. Once they valid, verify your details that you are there, a proper person. Of course, the bank account is connected with everything is accounted and linked. They can get the details at the bank end. And you need to register, you need to enter some details about what is a company is all about, how much years you're into, and what type of services you're coming up from. So there are various sectors that you can register under. And for heads up, people who are raising, we will definitely answer your queries towards the last. Okay. There will be a Q&A session. We will answer to the last. Okay. So coming back, the once you enter it, the basic details, it has all the details to be entered, and the moment from you entered and submitted, it will take hardly 24 to 48 hours. Nowadays, within half an hour, you get the registration if your data bank details are clear at the back end. Okay. And GST registration is not compulsory for enterprises, okay, that do not require this registration. If and you don't need to say that there is an option to enter your GST number, but it is not a mandatory. Okay. If your business needs GST, definitely go ahead and procure it. When you talk about the challenges faced by MSMEs, the financial constraints, the limited to market access to limited access to the market and regulatory changes. The financial aspect of it. When we talk about the financial aspect, high borrowing cost and cash flow issues comes under MSME challenges of where they have this real challenge of financial constraints. In such challenges, you need the money inflow, which is not easily available if you're an MSME. So you can't expand your business immediately. It will take time. You have to think, you have to develop it, you have to get the budgeting, you have to build a proper documents to be submitted, collaterals, whatever the loans requirements. So that's one constraint. And when you have the when you are focusing on MSME and when you focus on the global, you can't just jump into global markets unless uh, if you are very well with the online business, or if you physically get onto the online global platforms. Okay, access to international markets can be challenging. It is not a mandatory. It is not a must. I'm saying it can be is what it is all about. The regulatory challenges. When you know about the regulatory challenges, if you're not updated with the policies that kept on updating, the new policies, the controls, and lack of awareness about regulatory changes which is happening at the MSME is maybe a drawback. And adapting and staying compliant with respect to the ever changing, if with respect to the now and then the policy changes which is happening. When you talk about the legal compliance of MSME, is all about you have to choose a legal structure as a registration process as a MSME, and then you can also choose to register under the government and Udayam, as I said. And enterprises that MSME receive upon signing up with the official government portal. Okay, so what you need to do when you are coming into an online business, securing your brand, securing your logo, securing your name, everything is must, because You know how the data breach, the data theft is happening every now and then, and it is a real threat to people who are doing business, online business, and especially for budding and aspiring entrepreneurs. If you're not aware how much you're exposed to the threat, it's not to make you scared, but do it legally, officially, and take care of your rights. Okay. And in terms of it, when we talk about the rights, I want you to take through a little on how you have to protect your data when you're working in an online platform. In terms of cyber security, you have to, when you collect a customer data information from online, asking them to fill a form or getting their numbers for whatever business you are in, it can be products or it can be service, that doesn't matter. But you have to tell the customer why you are collecting the data, for what purpose you are going to use it. Tell the customer how protective the data will be, that you are not going to use it for other purpose, or not going to give it to others for selling, which is a normalcy happening in today's world. Now you get for 1,000 rupees 1 lakh data. So make sure your customers trust you and they buy from you. So you give the customer ensurety that the data is protected and safe. And the limited access, whoever is doing having the data, you make sure that high team members or the top team members have access to the data. Okay, so don't give it to everyone. If it is an open platform where you're working online, a team of people working online from different geographical scenarios, then make sure how you can protect the data by consulting a digital marketer. You have seen the experts talking about it, and more to come in the evening session. So understand and connect with them and see how you can safeguard your data of yours and your customers too. At the same time, you should respect your customers, your individuals, your vendors to come and delete their information, correct their information if you're keeping it online available. Okay. Also, when there is a breach happening, it is your duty to tell to the customers, the vendors, the clients, the resource person, whoever giving you certain resources, tell that the data has been breached, the security threat has been done, and give a heads up to them what is your next step, and make sure precautionate them that they don't fall for such aspect and lose their abilities or the personal capabilities or the personal data, which they think that you are talking, and they try to end up giving very private data to them. At the same time, the transparent policies, you have to make them understand. And as I said, if you're a team, a company, you have to give time to time training to the employees about the policies and regularly monitor which is happening in the aspect of cybersecurity. When you come to the intellectual property rights, as I said, it is your right to keep your data safe, and also your trademarks. You can go for your trademarks of your logo, and you can register your business so that nobody even takes the name of your business and keep it there if you feel this is what you are going to have it. And there are benefits when you become also an MSME registered sector under government. As I said, MSME provides you an opportunity to claim the expenses that you bear for your trademark registration, patent registrations, and other. Also, when you do no trainings, if you are registered under MSME, you can submit your bills and claim the expenses, showing the proof, which is also it is encouraged, and they are supporting in MSME. Registered under a government, if you are registered under government. So there are process doing business in online. If you do it properly, ethically, legally, then you're safe. So consumer protection, as I said, you have to tell your consumers, have the transparency in your business. Don't give false promises. Tell what you can deliver. Tell what it is the product is all about. If you are giving a service for delivery for 500 rupees of a worth product, tell this is only 500 rupees. Don't say it is 2,000 rupees in the market. So the getting a customer, keeping them with you is the core aspect of a business. And long-term customer relationship and building the trust is the best way, an easy way to acquire more customers. So establish a clear refund policy And the refund policy, terms and conditions when you're doing online business is a must. Finally, I'll be heading towards the end. I'm in the last slide, I think so. So, accessibility compliance. When you talk about accessibility compliance, ensure your website is accessible to everyone. If your product or service is to the people who have with differentially abled or special able or special children, then make sure it is accessible to them also. Okay. And comply with the standards, web content accessibility guidelines that you have to comply with, or give it to one expert who can handle it better. Advertising and marketing compliance. As I said, when you advertise your products and services online, don't give false or misleading informations. Okay. Other to the truth in advertising standards. Anti-spam. Again, we all do email marketing. So that according to the anti-spam, you have to give an option to the registered email users that to option to opt out if they no longer need. It is a must that you have to adhere to that. And payment by card, if you're taking payments by card, you have to also ensure the compliance with PCI DSS, which is nothing, the payment card industry data secured standard. You have to adhere to it. When you do the international business, keep a watch on it, because international business, international rules changes from what our Indian business or Indian rules is all about. And consider the exchange of currency exchange. Suppose you might think, this is my Indian rupee. When I convert it, you might forget to take the exchange rates, which might be a cost on your hand and you might burn your fingers. So do the math correctly when you're working with the international uh, export and import projects. Also, regularly view and update the policies and reflect the changes in regulation. Finally, all I wanted to say is monitor the industry trends and legal development that may affect your business if you're having or in trend with the online business. So here I'm closing off with my session with the taking you to the summary. Doing business online is always easy, but you find the right person, the right mentor, the right uh, space to protect your brand with the right digital marketing aspect, and you keeping in trend with the upcoming digital innovations, constantly learning and upgrading yourself, and being aware of what is happening in the market, at least in your aspect of your industry. And choosing your online business, what you want to do, and finding the niche. And once you find, you have to build a strong online presence and continuously and consistently work for it. At the same time, you know the project, the brand is upcoming, go ahead and do the registration of your company, protect your brand, protect your name, and also protect your customers. Get the get the trust of your customers and keep rocking with your online business. All the best, everyone. Thank you for listening. I'm open for questions. Before that, I would say I am Harini. As I said, I'm a trainer, a coach for students and parents. We have completed 9 years of online business till date. Mine is internationally accredited and JBR, Harvard, and World Sign. I'm also an MSME registered business. What is our vision is all about to help an individual of all ages to explore, boost their intellectual and emotional potential, where I act as a guiding light, a mentor, a coach, a trainer, and also an counselor at times, definitely doing my online sessions, coaching people to overcome their anxieties, the stress management, both at one-on-one levels and at the group sessions. And we have tailored made a lot of sessions for entrepreneurs, right? Starting from success design program and 21 days program for business growth. And I also dwell on entrepreneurs coaching and spoken with like 30 plus institutions till date. And these are our accreditations. As yes, in a short bio of me, I have 16 plus of teaching years experience and spoken at 30 plus speaker sessions and keynote and guest speaker sessions across various industries, colleges, and education institutions. Yeah, received 20 plus awards, and we have touched, proudly to say, as a solopreneur, I touched 10,000 plus lives recently through my programs. I'm also one of the achiever top 50 Indian achievers in India mentioned by Indian Achiever Club. Thank you so much for joining, and I'm opening the floor to questions. Please.